The movie begins with a lab at Cambridge University, where some scientists are conducting experiments on a virus. This virus isn't fully ready yet, it's still in the works. And they've got some chimpanzees kept in the lab, locked in cages, so they can inject the virus into them for research. After injecting the virus into these chimps, the animals go wild, becoming extremely angry and aggressive. Right at this moment, a group from Animal Liberation shows up.
Fucking hell.
This is basically a secret organization that works to save animals.
Keep your shit together if you want to get them out of here.
As they start opening the cages, one of the lab's scientists tries to stop them, saying that you guys don't know what these chimps have inside them. They've been injected with a virus that could make them extremely dangerous. But the group doesn't listen and opens the cage door anyway.
No!
As soon as the chimp is freed, it attacks one of the girls from the group and bites her. In just a few seconds, the girl stands up in a strange way, and she starts vomiting blood. That blood splashes onto her companions, and they also get infected just like her. Basically, this virus makes anyone super aggressive. It affects humans twice as much as it does chimps because there's a big difference between human and animal brains. The extreme rage drives humans insane, and that's what turns them into zombies. Then Lab's doctor tries to kill the infected girl, but before he can, she, driven by her anger, kills him. After this, the virus starts spreading insanely fast. First, the entire city gets infected, and then whole country becomes infected. 28 days after this incident, we're shown a man named Jim, who's been in coma for years. He wakes up in a hospital and sees that the entire hospital is empty. He's shocked and confused. When he steps outside, he doesn't see a single person. There's silence everywhere, with missing person posters plastered all over the walls.
No!
And the city is completely destroyed. Totally freaked out, he heads to a church. But when he gets there, he sees the church is in even worse shape than the outside. Inside, there are dead bodies that have been lying there for days. He's trying to figure out what's going on when the church's priest stumbles toward him. Blood is dripping from the priest's mouth, and he's making weird, creepy noises. Along with the priest, zombies start coming toward Jim. He gets very scared. As he's running away in fear, two people show up and throw fire on the zombies, burning them and saving Jim. Then these two take Jim to the place where they've been hiding.
It's completely humorous.
When they take off their masks, one's a guy named Mark, and the other's a girl named Selena. When they ask Jim about himself,
I'm a bicycle courier.
he had an accident with a car, and after that, he doesn't remember anything. But today, when he woke up, he saw all this. He says he doesn't understand what's happening.
I've got some bad news.
So they tell him that a virus has taken over the entire city, and the city's been destroyed. The army and government couldn't do anything. Everything's finished. But in the last 6 days, Jim's the only person they've found alive. They say none of their family survived either, but Jim wants to find his family.
So lesson 1. You never go anywhere alone unless you've got no choice. And lesson 2. You only travel during daylight unless you've got no choice. We'll take you tomorrow.
So the next day, they all go to his house. There, Jim sees that his parents have committed suicide. They're holding a picture of Jim, and on the back, it's written that Jim, we left you sleeping. Now we're sleeping with you. Don't wake up. Reading this, he starts crying and gets really sad. But he has to accept that his parents are no longer in this world.
They died peacefully. You should be grateful.
Great.
Then 3 of them decide to stay at Jim's house because if they went back, it would get too dark, and zombies get very active at night. But while they're sitting there at night, 2 zombies attack them. These were Jim's neighbors, who've now turned into zombies. Finally, they manage to kill them. During this fight, one zombie bites Mark's hand, and he gets infected too. Against her will, Selena kills Mark so he doesn't harm anyone else.
Get that cleaned off.
Now only Selena and Jim are left. After this, when they go outside, they see a light blinking in a building. They realize someone else is alive besides them. As they're heading up to that building, zombies start coming after them. Just as the zombies are about to attack, a man saves them and takes them to his house. This man's name is Frank, and he's been hiding from zombies in his home with his daughter, Hannah.
Why don't you all sit down?
He takes them in too and tells them that for a few days, there's been a radio transmission saying there's a cure for the virus and people are being helped through it. They've given an address so people can save themselves, But Selena doesn't believe why these people would save them. But they had no other option but to follow it.
So we have to try and get there.
Get there how?
After this, they head to the location mentioned in the radio transmission. On the way, they come to a tunnel, and Jim says going into this tunnel is very risky. But Frank says they can get there faster this way, but the tunnel is full of other cars. While Frank's driving fast, the front tire of the van gets punctured. When they get out to change the tire, they see a bunch of zombies running toward them. They quickly change the tire and drive off before the zombies reach them. 2 or 3 days later, they reach the location, but they see there's no one there. When Selena sees this, she says they should go back, and disappointed, they start to leave. Then Frank sees a crow eating a dead body. While watching, a drop of blood from the dead body falls into Frank's eye. That means he's infected now too. And when his daughter Hannah tries to go to him, but he pushes her back, just as Jim's about to kill him, an army soldier shoots Frank.
Stay away from him!
Then Soldier puts the rest of them in his van and takes them with him. There, they meet Major Henry, who assures them they're safe now because they've set up a device on their boundary that sets off a siren when a zombie comes near, so they can kill it right away. But they still don't have a permanent cure. After this, Henry introduces Jim to an army officer named Miller, who got infected a few days ago, and they've kept him tied up with chains. Their purpose for keeping him is to see how long zombies can survive without eating or drinking. Then at night, while they're all having dinner, they hear the sound of a blast. They realize zombies have entered their area, so they go outside and kill them all. When they come back inside, one army officer misbehaves with Selena, and Jim starts beating him up. And when Major Henry comes, he tells the army guy to leave. After this, we find out they'd been running a fake transmission so they could lure people here and misuse the girls. When Jim learns this, he starts to escape with Hannah and Selena. But Major Henry calls his officers to stop them. They beat Jim and knock him out. There's also a surgeon named Farrell who tries to help them, but the army guys catch him and lock him and Jim in a room. There, Farrell tells Jim that Major Henry has gone mad because the virus can't spread 100 miles beyond this area due to mountains and water. But he doesn't understand this because he wants to build a whole new world here. Then the army guys take Jim and Farrell to the jungle to kill them. They shoot Farrell, but Jim manages to escape and save his life. He falls wounded and looks up to see a plane flying in the sky. Then he remembers Farrell was right. There are people far from here who aren't infected. On the other hand, these people have kept Marina and Hannah captive, so Jim makes a plan to save them and sets off the siren near the camp. So Major Henry goes to that spot with his other soldiers to kill the zombies, but Jim kills the other soldiers. But Henry escapes from there, and Jim follows him to the base camp and frees Miller. He was the one soldier who got infected, and once freed, he infects the other officers too. So everyone starts running to save their lives, and Selena and Hannah escape from there too. But an army officer catches them. Just then, Jim gets there right away and kills him. But Selena doubts that maybe Jim has become a zombie too. Later, her doubt clears, and they start liking each other. But Hannah comes there and attacks Jim on the head with a bottle because she thinks he's going to bite Selena. After this, the three of them get into a car to escape. When they open the door, they see Major Henry is already sitting in the car. As soon as Henry sees Jim, he shoots him, saying that you killed all my officers. But Jim doesn't die. Then Hannah, being clever, reverses the car, and from behind, the same army officer, Miller, comes. He breaks the car's back window, pulls Henry out, and kills him. After this, the three of them escape from there, saving their lives. But because Jim got shot, Selena gives him an injection. When he wakes up, he finds himself in a room with Selena and Hannah there too. They hear the sound of a plane from outside and run out happily. Then they signal with a white cloth that they're here, and they get rescued from there, and they're overjoyed. And with that, the movie ends here. And if you like this recap, hit that like button and subscribe for more.